So guys, Jamie Thomas has signed a new contract with us. He is staying and we're also still in the playoffs. Let's get into this. So guys, welcome back to the Stones Rolling On Up and to its episode 21 of the series. And as I say guys, we've had some really good news. Jamie Thomas has signed a contract extension and will be with us hopefully for at least 2 years, providing of course he sees out his contract and doesn't move before then. But we've got him tied down to a longer deal. He has a higher release clause. He is of course on more money, but he's staying with us. And on top of that, we're still in the playoff hunt. We've done really well. We've got the schedule up on screen so you can have a look at it straight away. You can see that since our last game when we played Notts County, we've done pretty well. We've played the 3 games off screen. We've played Bournemouth, Barnet and Eastleigh. And we've got 2 wins out of those 3. Played pretty well in all 3 games. So first of all, we played Bournemouth away, who were struggling down at the bottom of the table. Bournemouth were 21st or 22nd, I believe, and we beat them 2-1. It was 2-0 until the 94th minute, and they scored a consolation goal. It could have been a lot more than just a 2 for us, though. We played very, very well. Dan Wishart with a brace in this one. We then played Barnet. Got a little bit unlucky, to be totally honest. We lost it 1-0. It could have gone either way. We looked arguably the better team of the 2, but Barnet got a goal in the 30th minute from a pretty good free kick, and that's what sealed it. So a little bit bad luck there, but I wasn't too upset with that result. But we then played Eastleigh away. A very tough place to go is Eastleigh, but we did well. We got the job done. We got a 3-2 victory over them. It was very much an open-ended game. We went 1-up, then it went 1-1, then 2-1 to us, then 2-2, and then finally Malazor in the 80th minute got the winner, and we won it just about 3-2. And as a result of that, it has indeed kept us still in the playoffs. We're currently sitting in 6th on 51 points. There are a lot of teams below us who have games in hand, and we'll play when we play the FA Trophy game today. So we may find after that game we may drop out of it. But overall, really, really pleased with how we've done. Really happy with the fact we're still in the playoffs and the fact that in February we are still in the hunt for a possible chance at promotion. Can't quite believe I've actually just said that, but overall, really happy. Of course, today we are playing Havant and Waterlooville in the FA Trophy 3rd round, and then we have Hemel Hempstead, who were the team that came up with us from the Vanarama National League South last season. So 2 difficult games. They shouldn't be too bad. Well, I know I've said that we're probably end up losing both, but hopefully we will get through both games unscathed. I'll get into the tactics though right now for the FA Trophy game that we're playing first of all. So tactically then for the FA Trophy game, I've gone relatively rotated for the squad. I'm giving Julie Andrews the start in net. I played Jake Cole the previous match when we played Eastleigh. He conceded twice, so I've dropped him here as a result. We've then got Joel Senior at right back with Denham at right centre back. I'm then giving Elikobi the start on the left centre back role, and Chezes is playing at left back. Currently, Ronan Hurley is now out for 2 months. He's picked up a back stress fracture, and as a result, he's out between 6 and 8 weeks. So he's going to miss the majority of the rest of the season, annoyingly. So Chezes is going to fill in as the first choice left back now, probably for the remainder of the season. But it's not too bad of a player to have there. Chezes is decent. He played well last season. He's played all right when he's played this year. So I'm not too upset about that. We then got Bryson Townby at DM. We're playing Saidu Khan at right central midfield. I want to give him a game here. We're then playing Tom Purrington on the left central midfield. I'm dropping Alfie Payne just to give him a game off. He's played so many games in a row. It makes sense to rest him. Purrington's not bad in that role, and whenever he's played, he's done decently. So I'm giving him the game here, going to give him the start, see if he performs all right. We've then got a Malazor on the right with Kinsella on the left, and the main man with his new contract, Jamie Thomas, up front. So overall, not too bad of a squad. It's still pretty strong, especially attacking-wise. Let's see if we can get the job done against Havant and Waterlooville here. So let's submit the team then, and we'll see how Havant line up against us here. I haven't checked the scout reports. I'm not sure quite what they're going to play. They're going a 5 at the back formation. Very, very defensive. Just have to see if we can do all right against them here. Let's get into the dressing room then, though. And I'm going to say to them, I expect to win. Because I do. They are the weaker side, Havant. We should be beating them here, especially at home. And especially the fact the game's going to go to extra time as well if it ends level. We've got no excuse here. We're at home in the amber and black. Let's just go out there, have a nice and calm job and get it done. Let's not mess around for once and just perform as we should do. But having said that, inevitably we're going to probably screw this up and either draw and go to extra time or we'll lose it. just be a bunch of idiots. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. I'll try not to be too pessimistic with it. That's a good tackle there from Malazor. Come on, you've got Jamie in the middle with his new contract. He's very happy. And Justin back to his old self that he used to do in all the previous videos, especially last season, of just wasting chances. Very well done, Justin. Very well done. Right, Senior on the ball now, though. Another highlight for us. Purrington, this deep-lying playmaker. I do wonder how he's going to play in it. He should hopefully be all right. He's got the attributes to do it, so hopefully he can do. Good ball out there from Purrington to Chesers. That's unlucky from him. Kinsella back to Purrington. Come on. Come on, Tom. What are you going to do? Come on. Very good ball. Malazor. Oh, Jamie, you're way offside, mate. Well off. Not even close. I'm not even going to bother celebrating that. He was absolutely... what is he even doing there? How is he trying to hold his run and everything like that? He's just awful. Absolutely awful. Flipping heck, Jamie. You're supposed to be better than that. Right, we're now for almost 30 minutes in. We haven't had any more highlights. The game's kind of died off after those opening two. Does look like we might be going... No, I was about to say it looks like we might be going in 0-0 at half-time. I mean, we may still do, but we're getting at least another highlight here. Is it going to be us again, or is it going to be Havant this time around? So, Havant's defender on the ball. We're pressed in quite well. Elikobi wins the header. Doesn't get it to anyone, unfortunately. So they're passing around at the back with their 5 at the back. Their wing-back has done really poorly there. Gives it straight back to Joel Senior, who collects the ball nicely. Over to Denham. Lumps it up to absolutely nobody. Well done there, Oliver. Absolute waste of possession. Flipping heck. And now their wing-back's on the ball again. What are they going to do this here? Is it actually going to be there? It's going to be their highlight. Okay, over to the other full-back. Hall on the ball. And they've scored. Well done, lads. That's probably their first chance all game, and we've conceded from it. Well done. Right, we're going positive. Flipping heck. Right, I'm going to say demand more. And hopefully we can actually pull this back and we don't end up throwing this away. I mean, it still is the first half, so it's not the end of the world. But we'll watch the highlight, I guess. So poor. So blooming poor. I mean, goalkeeper, you can't blame there, but the defenders just lost the marker there. Really, really poorly done. Is it going to be 1-0 down at half-time? We certainly are. I mean, look at us dominating the game there. They've had 2 shots, haven't, and they've scored 1. Right, dressing room, aggressive, show me something else. We cannot lose like this. This is such a poor performance. I think what we may do is we may look to play wider. The fact they haven't got any wingers, we can overlap and outnumber them down those wings with the fact they're only playing the wing-backs and no cover. So hopefully if we do that, we go wide, etc., it may help. I'll see what happens at this highlight though before I make any of those changes. Chesers on the ball here though. Lumps in Jamie Thomas. So unlucky. Right, I am going to make that switch now. We'll take off a Malazor, we'll bring on Wishart. We'll swap them over and we will play extremely wide. And I'm just going to make it so that Senior is going to overlap as well. We'll make him a full-back on support. I'm going to make Chesers a wing-back on support. We're going to go for this. Such a disappointing game so far. It's a Kinsella corner though. Denham at the far post. Get in there, Ollie. Get in there. It's only his second of the season. He's not very good in the air. As I've said once before in my previous episode, he's quite small at 5'11", but he's done a good job there heading out the back of the net. Well done. Come on. Let's go and get another one now. Let's just sort this game out. Sort this out in the second half. Okay, there is a highlight. I won't make any shouts just yet then. Are we going to get the ball off them, or is it going to be another Havant opportunity? Thomas has won the ball back. Well done, Jamie. Come on. Do you man. Do you man. Oh, don't shoot from there. Right. Shouts. I'm going to say demand more from them. I do wonder who we should make as the next change. I might take Elikobi off. He is struggling in terms of his match rating. I presume he must have been at fault for the first goal. I am going to do that for Stephen O'Connor. Going to say I have faith. And I think we may go attacking. In fact, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to go 4-4, FM2. Bryce is coming off. Jordan is coming on. Going to go pressing forward. We're going to go like this. We're going to put Tom Purrington as the ball-winning midfielder. I'm going to put Saidu as a bit more supportive. And we're going to go attacking. We'll see how this works out for us. Come on, guys. Come on. We've got 10 minutes to go and get another goal. Let's stop being so poor. Okay, we've got a highlight. Ches is throwing. Purrington has still got it. He hasn't lost it. Purrington on the ball now. It's not a great ball, but Khan's got it into the box. It's in. The keeper's made an absolute hash of it. Really, really poor. He's just parried that into his own net. Well done, Saidu. Well done. I mean, it's a terrible effort. Really, really poor. But we've got away with it. I'm going to put this onto cautious. I'm going to drop the wingers back in a sec. I just want to see the goal again. Ches, I think the cross gets deflected as well. It does. Comes to Khan, who just pings it at the keeper. And the keeper just palms it into his own net. What an idiot. Right, we'll pull the wingers back. Kinsella, no. Put them back. Game, thank you. Like this. And I think the only other change I'm going to make is I'm going to make Senior more defensive. And that's all I'm going to do for now. Hopefully, we can now see this game out. We've got 6 minutes. We've got 5 minutes. Oh, Kinsella. Really unlucky. We've got 5 minutes plus the stoppage time. So probably about 7 or 8 minutes overall, I reckon it's going to be until the end of this match. Hopefully we can see it out and get the job done here and get through to the 4th round of this FA Trophy. Come on, the highlight's still going on. Joel Senior running down the right. Wishart. Lucky there, Dan. Come on. Right, I'm going to put him on. Put us on defensive. God, it's 5 minutes added time. Right, waste time. Going to stop the overlap on that side. Come on. Come on, Maidstone. Come on. Last minute. Get in there. We've done well. We pulled it back around. We absolutely peppered Havant's goal there. The fact we only scored 2 is ridiculous. 29 shots, 11 on target, 2 goals. That's a good sign, isn't it? About putting your chances away. Right, I'm going to say to them, I'm going to say well done. I don't actually necessarily think that. I mean, we did play well, but we should have won by more. But just to keep the morale up, I'm just going to say that. But that's not a bad performance. We've got through to the 4th round of the FA Trophy. So let's see what were the other results in it. Any big teams? So Dover's gone through. So the chance of the derby match between us and Dover is still on. Notts County gone through. Stockport and Wrexham. Hemel Hempstead. And then there's a couple of games gone to a replay. So we will find out by the time we get to the next game, which is the Hemel Hempstead game. We'll find out who our opponent for the 4th round is going to be. So we'll see you in a few seconds at that Hemel Hempstead match. So guys, we're now here at the Hemel Hempstead match. We've had our draw in the FA Trophy quarter-final, 4th round, and it's away to Eastleigh, who have just played off camera literally only 2 weeks ago in game, where we got that 3-2 victory. So we will definitely be coming back for that. But of course, before we get to that stage, we've got Hemel Hempstead here in the league. So for the squad, I made a few changes. I've kept Julie Andrews in there even after the goal that was conceded. I've made some changes in defence. I've decided to drop Joel Senior for Gavin Hoyt at right back. I've kept Denham in after he scored. I've dropped Ella Kobe for O'Connor. We've kept Ches in the team because we've got no other left back, unfortunately. We've got Bryce and Tabby still at DM. I've dropped Saidu Khan for the Belgian as a box-to-box. I'm going to keep Tom Purrington in his role. He played okay. I feel it's fair to give him another game. I'm going to keep Alfie Payne on the bench. We're playing Kinsella on the right with Wishart on the left. I've dropped to Malazul. And then we're still giving the game for Jamie Thomas up front. So we're going pretty strong for this one here with Hemel Hempstead. If we win, it keeps us in the playoffs. It keeps us in the hunt. So let's get into this game. Let's submit the team then, and we'll see how Hemel Hempstead have to line up. So they're going with a 4-4-2. So it's going to be a tough game to break them down. We have played them already this season. I cannot for the life of me recall what the score was. I'm going to say to them, though, that the recent form, Hemel Hempstead are in 23rd place, so apparently they've been playing very poorly. I hadn't checked that before the game, but they are apparently in poor form, so it would be good if we can get a win against them, especially at home. I'm going to say to lads, I have faith in them. They all like that. We're in the amber and black. Hemel Hempstead in that lime green and black colour. Not a particularly nice kit, but we are getting a highlight to start the match with. I do wonder if this is going to be for us or for them. Kinsella's on the ball. Is he going to get it whipped into Jamie, or is he going to go for goal himself? He's gone for goal, and it's a decent save from the goalkeeper. Paddington, I think the name was there. I couldn't read it in time. And, Denham at the far post. Very nearly did the same as what he did against Havant and Waterlooville there. Very unlucky from him. Not a bad little effort. So we've got another highlight here. Kinsella on the ball with 10 minutes in. There's not been anything since. And Purrington, very unlucky, nearly loops the ball over the keeper there. It's been a pretty quiet start to the game. Other than that initial highlight, that was the first thing we'd seen up until the free kick just then. But we're doing all right. We're dominating the game at the moment, especially possession-wise. I always find it surprising whenever we do dominate possession because we don't play a possession tactic. But I'm never going to complain about having the ball. It's always good. You don't score unless you have the ball at the end of the day. And we're playing pretty well. We're almost 40 minutes in. We've not really seen much at all. I'm going to say get creative. Otherwise, it looks like we could be going in for a very boring first half, which we are. Wow, what a first half. I mean, we're playing well, dominating stat-wise, but just not actually seeing anything on the screen, unfortunately. As a result, I'm going to say to them that we're not doing badly. They like that. I'm going to say I'm looking to make a difference. I'm going to moan though at the midfield and the attack for not really creating enough. And I'm thinking I might take off Purrington for Alfie Payne. Let's bring on our out-and-out deep-lying playmaker, our creative man in midfield, and let's get him on the pitch. I think that might be a good decision to bring him on. It's a highlight here, a down Wishart corner. It's going to the far post where Denham is, and he scored again. His third of the season, and his second in as many games. I don't quite understand how he's now decided to start scoring. He hasn't scored in about 4 months, and he scored 2 in 2 matches. Fair play to him. Haven't changed the corner tactic at all, but he's decided I fancy scoring a couple of goals. So thank you very much, Oliver Denham. That goal as well does keep us in 6th place, keeps us 4 points inside the playoffs at the moment. Cannot believe, really. I really can't. I mean, I know we brought in some decent players, the likes of Stefan O'Connor and Bryce Atanbury, etc., and Denham at centre-back, but we haven't got that amazing of a squad. We really haven't. We've just seemed to be clicking and playing well. I'm going to take Chezers off. He looks a bit tired. I'm going to bring on Joel Senior at right back and put Gavin Hoyt on the left as he can play there. I'm going to put us cautious as well. I want to go cautious again, thank you. Kinsella free kick here though. And that's really unlucky. I didn't see who won the header there. Very, very unlucky. Hits the bar. Another highlight. It's really starting to spice up the end of this match here, that's for sure. Considering how that first half went. Are we actually going to see a chance for Hemel Hempstead today? We haven't seen one for them all game yet. Or is it going to be another one for Maidstone here? Wishart did well to win the ball back to O'Connor. It's pretty hopeless, that ball. He's got it to Connor Essam, who's a decent centre-back at this level. I think that's Jack Midson on the ball there. What's going to happen here? Is it actually going to be a chance? It is. Midson. Wow, what a goal. What a goal. I literally just said Jack Midson's a decent player. He is a very good player. Former AFC Wimbledon player, I believe, Jack Midson, and Bradford possibly. I can't quite remember. What an unbelievable finish for him. Unbelievable goal, that. Look at the finish here. Wow. Considering this is non-league, it's Vanarama National. How has he pulled that off? The technique to do that is unbelievable. Right, let's take off Kinsella. We'll bring on a Malazor. We'll go narrower. We'll go a bit more direct. We're going to go for this. Currently it's a draw, which isn't ideal. Drops us down into 7th place. Come on, we're not seeing anything. Right, go more attacking. We're going to see anything. We'll get the overlap on the right as well. I don't think we're going to see anything, are we? We are not. So we dropped points in the league again, unfortunately. I mean, it was a wonder goal. They only had 2 shots on target all game, Hemel Hempstead, and one was an absolute worldie from Jack Midson. So I'm not going to complain. It was a bit unlucky. I'm going to tell the boys they were unlucky. They seemed to quite like that. It's not too bad. I mean, I would have obviously preferred the win. Hemel Hempstead have been on poor form, as I said at the beginning of the game. They're down there at the bottom, but we still haven't lost. That's the main thing. We've still got a point. We're still inside the playoffs. Happy with that. Let's though take a look at the schedule and we'll see what we'll come back for next episode. So schedule-wise, of course, we've got that FA Trophy quarter-final coming up, which is at the end of February. The 27th of Feb away at Eastleigh. So we'll definitely be coming back for that this time around this season because, of course, we didn't come back for it last year when we had Notts County. So I'll show you it this time. And I'm thinking as well we'll play Stockport afterwards early in March. So we'll have Eastleigh away and struggling Stockport at home for next episode. So guys, I think that just about wraps up today's episode. Overall, 2 pretty decent performances. We got the job done against Havant and Waterlooville in the end. We managed to nearly screw it up, but we got it done, thankfully. We're now into that quarter-final of the FA Trophy, the same round we reached last season. So hopefully we might be able to go one better if we can get past Eastleigh. And then we've also got a draw against Hemel Hempstead. So not a brilliant result there against them. But we didn't lose. It keeps us still in 7th place. We're still a point or 2 points, I can't remember now, above the team, I think, Bromley in 8th. So we're still in the playoffs going into next episode. So that is the main thing. Hopefully in the 2 games I'll be playing off screen, we can still keep ourselves in the playoffs. We'll have to see quite how we perform. But with the Eastleigh game and the Stockport game coming up next episode, we've got some interesting games to look forward to, especially in the FA Trophy. Hopefully, though, guys, you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, please do chuck a like on the episode. Also, do let me know down in the comment section what you thought of the games we played today. If you think the result against Hemel Hempstead was a decent result or not. And also let me know if you think we might be able to get past Eastleigh next episode or not. Also, guys, if you are looking forward to seeing more of the series and more of Stones Rolling on up, then do subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with everything regarding the save. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.